YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels is back. This time with a very interesting, maybe a fun NFL draft video here. So what we're doing is we're building a big three with $6. You get one quarterback, one running back, one receiver. It shows how much they're worth. The top row is $3, the middle row is $2, the last row is $1. You have $6 to spend. Maybe you don't spend all of it, but 6 is the max you can go. The purpose of the video is I want to see your guys' big three in the comments. Please comment who your big three is: quarterback, running back, receiver. You get one of each. And I want to see if we get multiple of the same big three. That's what I'm really looking forward to here. But I'm going to go through all these guys, and I'm going to show you a couple teams that I put together, my favorite one as well. So pretty fun video here. But starting with your $3 quarterbacks, I kind of base this off the average rankings. Didn't use my rankings. But the $3 quarterbacks: Josh Rosen, quarterback, UCLA. Most people view him as 1 or 2 quarterback in this draft class, so he's worth $3. Sam Darnold, viewed as the number 1 pick in the draft. He is also worth $3. The $3 running backs are Saquon Barkley and Darius Geis. That's a little tough for Darius Geis because 95% of the people view Barkley ahead of Geis, so maybe no one would choose him. But there's some people out there. That's why it's very interesting. We'll see. There's really no judging. I'm really curious to see the viewers' big three. And then your $3 receivers: Calvin Ridley, Cortland Sutton. Maybe steep for any receiver in this class, but we'll see here. $2, maybe we're going to start getting to some steals here. Baker Mayfield, some view him as number 1 quarterback in the draft, so $2 could be a steal. You got Josh Allen, the Wyoming quarterbacks, also $2. Running backs are Sony Michel, Georgia, and Ronald Jones. Let's not get confused. We got 2 Georgia running backs in here. Sony Michel's the $2. Then we'll get to the $1 guy as the other Georgia running back, Nick Chubb. Then the receivers are the 2 DJs, DJ Moore and DJ Chark. They're both $2. $1, we got Lamar Jackson and Mason Rudolph. The running backs, Nick Chubb and Kerryon Johnson from Auburn. And your receivers, Christian Kirk, Anthony Miller. It was tough trying to squeeze the receivers in here. Could have used James Washington, could have used multiple other guys. Other running backs, too, I like. I'm a big John Kelly fan. But these are the guys I went with. Use the average rankings here. Thought that made more sense. So again, you're choosing a quarterback, you're choosing a running back, you're choosing a receiver. The max you can use is $6. You can use less than that. Maybe you're a person that likes Lamar Jackson and Nick Chubb, for an example, and you're just spending less than $6. I don't care if you spend less. I want to see your guys' opinion. I want to see if we get multiple of the same. That's really what I'm looking for, seeing what the best big three possible is. But I could show you a couple of mine. My favorite one. But I want to do the same thing for secondary, too. Defensive backs, building 4, obviously 2 safeties, 2 corners. We're going to get to that eventually. Maybe a front 7, a little tricky to do. Got to get 7 players, obviously. But thought this was a fun video. But my favorite one, right when I made this chart, the team that I picked out, I went with all $2. You can either go 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, same thing, or you can go all 2s. I went with all $2. I went with Baker Mayfield, the quarterback from Oklahoma. Some view him as the best quarterback in the draft. Good value at $2. Sony Michel, my number 3 running back in the draft, is only worth $2. And then DJ Moore, who's my number 2 wide receiver in the draft, only $2 as well. So I went 2s across the board. This was my favorite team, but I also had 2 other ones that I really, really liked. We'll get on a different quarterback here. I went with the $1 quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Only $1, pretty good steal. I know some of you may go with that Lamar Jackson steal there. Another $2 option. I think only one in the big board rankings. Only one off from Sony Michel is Ronald Jones in my big board. I mean, so Ronald Jones right there with Sony Michel. So $2 for him. Then I went with the $3 receiver, Cortland Sutton, who I like a lot. My landslide, my favorite wide receiver in the class. Maybe $3 is steep in this class for any receiver, but I like Lamar Jackson with these 2 weapons a lot. Like, basically, in your mind, who would win these matchups? Obviously, there's no defense. There's no full offense out there, but it's just a fun thing to think about here. And then my third big three went back to Baker Mayfield, and I got Saquon Barkley in there for $3. And then Anthony Miller, the wide receiver in Memphis, who is a big riser on my board. I made the receiver rankings not that long ago. He has been a big riser ever since then. Got the chance to go back, review his film, watch him against Mike Hughes is climbing up boards too, the corner from UCF. He dominated Mike Hughes, so very impressive. But this might be a popular 3 right here. I think really the 2 with Baker Mayfield and Saquon Barkley so dominant. I think we're going to see a lot of that. Maybe people don't view a big gap between the $3 receivers and the $1 receivers, or maybe it's the same thing with running backs. I know a lot of people like Nick Chubb, so we will see. We will see, but let's pull up the chart again so you guys get another view at it. Really curious to see what other people. I know a lot of people like Calvin Ridley too. Do people go for the $3 receiver? I think we're going to see the $3 spent at running backs the most. I think people like Saquon Barkley enough. We're going to see that. Baker Mayfield with $2 again. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty curious to see what you guys have for your big three. So do not forget, comment your big three. No judging. I'm just really curious to see if we get multiple of the same big three. We're going to try to do this for other position groups as well. We still got prospect rankings coming out. Big board eventually right before the draft. We're only just over 2 weeks away. Couple mock drafts left. We got fan voted mock draft, link in the description. We're still going through the fan voted mock. Plenty of stuff to come. We're going to go over trade scenarios, all kinds of fun stuff. So we got plenty of draft coverage still to come. Thanks for all your guys' support. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more. That'll do it for this one. Goodbye.